Let's go. Let's go. Boom, baby, boom. Rise and shine. It's your morning motivation time. Doo, 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 doo. Time to motivate. You already know what time it is. I got me some 1 gram sackies for about €8 a pop. And this morning, it just don't stop. I am headed to Artemis. And for those that don't know, that's legal prostitution in Berlin. I have never been this place before. I would love to say that I've never participated in prostitution before, but that would be a lie. Your boy Saint is an honest sinner. And this morning, I'm about to honestly go get naked, go to the sauna, go work out, and possibly get laid. Now, for those of you that don't know, my homies have been pumping me up for this for a while. Apparently, around here between Nominee and Weston, they got this 20 twin of girls just out there ready to fuck you while you're at Artemis, enjoying your life, living your life, and getting your health. Now, we can discuss this further. Is sex a part of health? And for me, it is. There's some people that can live without it. There's some people that can't live without it. There's some people that are addicted to it. Simply put, I am into physical touch. It's one of my love languages. Now, I only like to be touched by people that I know. It's one of those things that I only get intimate with. But I like being naked, and I want to go to the gym, and I want to go to the sauna. So, to live my blessed life, much like I did yesterday, walking all over the fucking God's green earth and Five Island, or I keep calling five, but it's not. It's just the museum island where they have 5 museums on the island. And then the other part is, what is it? The sauna, which I haven't been for a while because, Finland, sauna, that kind of thing. Ooh, look at the hash on the end of that knife. That little bit of hash is coming with. So that kind of feelings of what to do, right? What to do with myself, what to do with my urges, and what to do when I'm in a country that I've never been before. Yesterday, I splurged and spent €100 on going up 200 meters into the sky in the TV tower, and I filmed it. It was so much fun being up there. The view was awesome. They had a bar up there, whatever, whoop-de-whoop, but it also goes to show what we do as people with our time and our money. And I felt like, you know what, since I've been to so many free parks in Berlin, didn't really have to spend that much money, you know what I'm saying? And for it to all be free, just walking around museums was free, getting on the buses and trains, subways, that's what I'm looking for, the word subway. All of them have been free. No one stopped me for a ticket. I don't even know how to buy a ticket. I can't believe how many tickets I bought in London. I probably should have, I don't know. They cracked down on their system, but whatever. It's all good, dude. Your boy Saint is living his blessed life, and that's what the whole conversation about this morning is, the form of balance. I haven't had sex so much, and I think it's starting to get to me. I don't have that much money anyway, so we'll see if that goes through too. Your boy Saint just wanted to be at a restaurant naked. I've never eaten a meal, apparently, in the €90. Comes with a buffet. I keep missing these buffets, and I also keep missing the workouts. They go, till like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. I plan on being there like all day. They give you a bathrobe. I think the massages are separate, but the entry comes with food and nakedness and the opportunity to get laid, which I think is really nice. God forbid I find some really sexy chick and I'm just like, shut up and take my money. You know what I mean? I think we all know what I mean. So that was this morning's motivation, is about what part of us is sexual. As the owner of Faceless Porn, I realize that a lot of people are sexual. Of course, we find mates, we fuck, it gets boring. You kind of want to record it. You kind of want to fucking be naughty. We all have naughty time. Everybody wants to keep it a secret, but I could grab anyone's phone at any moment and see them doing things that adults do, bro. The things that we do when we're in love and comfortable and horny and sexual. Most people don't want to talk about it. Kisma is what they call it in Finland. The kisma is the horniness, being able to talk about yourself honestly, openly, and completely. Now, most of us do this at a mimosa lunch, like girls. Oh my god, he had the biggest dick, and oh my god, I can't wait to fuck again. And he just pulled my panties down on top of the car and just went at it. I'm talking about fantasies, people. I'm an honest sinner. I'm talking about all of us fucking. You ain't got money for a hotel, you're fucking in the car. You're already hiked up to the top of the mountain, you're filming your blowjob. There's all of us. You're looking good out of the shower, all of a sudden you're showing your titties. We are human. All of us. And I'm saying that like, all of us. We try to dim down our light. We try to pretend that we're something that we're not, and it's not true. I've seen erotic pottery in Peru with my own eyes. I've gone to the top of the mountain and I've seen thine eyes have seen the glory, Put that in here. Come on, man. This little piece of shit don't want to work. I think I need more weed in it. Hold tight. And this erotic pottery, try saying that 10 times fast. The erotic pottery was real. There wasn't nobody running around embarrassed. No, actually, there were women in Cambodia that actually owned property, and they've been known for being extremely sexual. In fact, wanting to have sex maybe 2-3 days after having a baby, like literally. These women had paid taxes. They had owned property. This is in Cambodia culture. And they had the right to leave a man if he wasn't performing in the bedroom. It was like literally in the law. Welcome to the world. We are trying to give each other pleasure. That's why you buy your coffee. That's why you masturbate. That's why porn exists, is that we all have pleasure sensors in our bodies. And since the dawn of time, everybody's trying to do the Roman bathhouse. Everybody's trying to feel good. Everybody's trying to get laid. And what's a better way than another human body? We don't talk about that drug very much. In this show, I'm talking about it today. I don't really talk about that much, but the human body, the body connected to the brain that gives us the sensation to make us feel insane. That's what it's all about. Come on, you piece of shit. I hate papers. Anybody else hate papers? Say I hate papers below. That would be dope. I fucking hate papers, bro. I fucking hate papers, bro. Join Weed Club. That's right. Join Weed Club. Worldwide out here. We out here in this bitch. Making it happen in life. That's what it takes sometimes, It takes us to realize in ourselves. And that includes not wanting to being touch starved, not wanting to be alone in our beds, not wanting to just be the only one masturbating ourselves, maybe being touched by someone else, and how important it is to not be touch starved, and how it works with all of our health to have sex. I actually watched a special on it when it said, if you never had sex in your life, what would it do to your body? Bad things, dude. Bad things happen to our bodies when we can't release shit, when we can't release jizz, when we can't release hugs and love. And that's why we're having this conversation. Let's bless up. Hold on. I got a burp. Drinking my water this morning. So, I want to listen to some music in the background, but they always fucking fuck up my... Not that I get paid anyway, but they fuck up the thing anyway. So, let's just bless up. Second time around, ho. So I'm a bit nervous, so I'm gonna smoke this J and get through the day. I thought I'd be there at 11 a.m. sharp, waiting with my dick in my hands in a robe. Hi there, I'm ready. I'm the horny guy from last night. Can I please come in and watch naked women? Can I eat my food and do it too? Because food and sex are my two favorite, like right at the top with sugar. And that's what I have to ask myself. I had to ask myself, what's my ring ding a ling a ling? And back in the day, it used to be a shot of Patron Silver, chilled with a little bit of lime around the rim, lime inside the Corona, and a line of Coke. And that was my considered happiness. I felt as long as I had a pocket full of sunshine, whoa, whoa. But what I little did I know is I was looking for sad people to do this with. I was thinking of my homies like, oh, it's Linky, Stinky Linky, and the Godfather are still doing the rinse and repeat. They're on the same. Let's just drink all day. Let's do a couple lines of speed, and that'll be our day all day, every day. And I was like, there's so much more happiness out there. I find myself to get so much more happy from actually travel and walking than I would ever from sitting and snorting. It's just true. I mean, everybody likes to glorify cocaine, but guess what? Only thing that cocaine does is take money out of your wallet. It's a short time buzz. And it was no fun. It was this kind of idea that, oh, dude, let's snort some lines. Let's go to the club. And we're gonna fucking fuck some lesbians in the fucking bathrooms and do lines off their titties and pussies and fucking no no condoms, just fucking full fuck 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 fuck. That ain't right. That ain't what happens. I'll tell you what happens. What usually happens, you end up usually doing it in a bathroom, a dirty bathroom, top of the fucking toilet type shit, something you wouldn't even touch normally, with a bunch of dudes in a circle jerk, like, man, my line, let me get a line. And it's like 5 feet underneath a stall, and you're five pairs of feet, and they're all dudes. It never goes the way that you plan. You always think, oh, yeah, I'm going to go to the club, and you end up getting zonked and drinking all your beer and smoking all your weed and just staying on the couch. Stupid drug. But nobody saved addiction who used to be addicted to cocaine, where everybody else would just grab it. I'm talking about taboo subjects this morning, where everybody else would be about it. All of a sudden, the friends that were doing coke were my friends. Those became the people that I associated with. That's the way I ended up spending my time. And in fact, it started to bump into other things like crack. I remember my friend being in the house, smoking crack, and kept doing this in a house that was just, he was just doing this the whole time. And I was like, what the fuck? No, I don't want to hit that. I'm good. Heroin, tried it once in Cambodia. Little opium, tried it once in Cambodia. Figured when in Rome, when you're in the armpit of the world, and that's what I feel like it is, the armpit. I tried it. Thank God I didn't get hooked on it. I've tried meth maybe 5-6 times. Speed, not proud of it. Crack once. With my other homie, he said they got tipped it. So somebody tipped me some meth. Okay, let's do it on Halloween. It was weird. I ended up sitting on the couch like this, and they ended up staying in the bathroom for an hour or 2 hours, just fucking each other. I had no idea what was going on. But prostitution is legal in Thailand. Kind of bit of the black eye of Thailand. It becomes a sex tourism spot. Cheap pussy everywhere. You can just get on Tinder and someone will be like, hi, what's your, not even hi, it's what's your room number? You know what I'm saying? Like, just right to it, straight to the facts. Let me get 1,000 baht out of you and let me just take your money, fuck you, and bounce. Seen one girl doing the discount Indian guys where she got to fuck 5 Indian guys at the same time and shit. It's bad prostitution. Those guys even treat women bad. Something about their disrespect to their body, they disrespect themselves, and it becomes a whole disrespectful situation. But I see the photos in Artemis. I obviously can't record in there, so that's why I'm doing the live now. I'm not even gonna take a shower. I'm gonna fucking just get down there, use their showers. They talk about, come on in, wash yourself up. Here's a bathrobe. And I'm just gonna walk around naked. It's a beautiful Bavarian day right now. That means baby blue skies and white clouds. So baby blue and white is the Bavarian flag. I don't know if anybody knows that. Try to figure out where Bavaria was. It's usually the south of Germany. But apparently, Germany has flipped itself. It's always been an underground sexual hotspot. I see it on my FetLife account where all the people like to wear masks, or dudes like to bind up their genitals, or girls like to be whipped. It's pretty extreme. And that's what ends up happening with control freaks. They want to control everything. Mr. Gray, having a room, his whole life is all super professional, and he wears his suits and everything's precise and has an organization, much like my buddy Juice. He has it all laid out, bro. He has it planned. He's looking forward to it. This is part of his schedule. And there's a lot of A-type personalities, especially like attorney women and nurses, that they schedule their sexual conquest. Do you want a coffee? Yes. Do you want an orgasm? Yes. Do you want to smoke some weed? Yes. Yes, yes, and yes, dude. That's what ends up happening. You end up doing the yes, yes, and yes, put it in your schedule and wanting it for the next hour. Zip, bang, 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 bang. Unzip, unzip, zip, bang, 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 zip, back up, back to work. There's a lot of people like that. My father was one of them. He was an alcoholic, workaholic, fuckaholic. He's still alive. I'm saying that that's what he would say. And now that he's quit drinking, and I'm sure he's still fucking, it's one of those things where you have to identify in Saint's addiction. I had to sit there and say, what are the things that I am keen on? I've always been keen on living it up. If you're the type of person where you're about to go do something, like go to a concert or go for a walk or do anything that barbecue, but the barbecue can't start till your ass has a beer, then you know that's your thing. You know it's your motherfucking thing. If you always gather around the dudes that have the powder, then you know you're a powderhead. You know you're a sniffle whore, dude. You're just kind of always sniffling around. Then next thing you know, you find yourself in weird bathrooms with people and switching up drugs and doing subversive shit, trying to chase that high in our head. And that's all I'm talking about. What makes your head high? Weed works for me. It doesn't have me fighting my friends. It doesn't have me cursing. It doesn't have me acting out of sorts. I don't wake up hungover, and the day starts new. Found it to be the perfect drug for me. Sometimes I like me an acid trip. Sometimes I like some mushrooms. This stuff's all taboo for most people, but now psychedelics are coming out, and now they're starting to see that it is for mental health. They're starting to see that people need other things to get their head high. And now you get in Saint's addiction. What if I can stop doing these things and start doing the good things? What if I stop doing cocaine and start doing shirts? Now you know why I'm a shirt addict. It gave me the same amount of buzz, right? Hard to beat. Hard to beat a cocaine buzz, but see my friend on stage wearing my shirt, pointing at it, buzz. Sitting there making a design that someone goes, ooh, I want a shirt, buzz. Being active and my mind flowing from idea to idea, sketch, moving around, fucking engaging people, buzz. If it wasn't for those things, I wouldn't have the buzz in my head, and my head and all our heads look for stimulus. This morning, I was grateful I didn't bring the phone to the toilet or nothing. So not to use your phone for the first hour when you wake up and get sunshine immediately on your eyes and drink plenty of water. Bing, check, more checks. I'm proud of myself, literally, for losing the weight. You know what I'm saying? For losing the weight, for feeling great. My love handles are almost gone. I keep reaching back and I'm like, what's this? Another month, this will be gone. You know what I'm saying? Like it just all that extra sugar I was eating, had to quit sugar. That was one of my favorites. It's still one of my favorites. Last night I did go get a Danish because they have these German Danishes. It's kind of like my weak spot, but only had one. I didn't fucking pile down 4 or 5 of them like when I was first starting. Like, this whole bag, it's only €3. Snort, snort, snort. Sugars just show cheap. It's the cheapest drug out there. Most people aren't listening to me, but it's true. They bring it to the Polynesian culture places, the Polynesian islands. These guys are getting fat. Samoans, all off of simple sugars. I mean, shit out of your fucking Fanta, your sodas, in your food, in your coffee. It sneaks in almost fucking everything. If you try to look at everything, basically, almost just the bread is about the only healthy thing that you can eat. And sometimes they use bleach flour, and it's gonna bloat you. And there's so many healthy sugars out there, like fruit. So instead of me going to the bakery, I should be going to the produce style. Most of the time, I just get an apple, a banana, something like that, and I don't eat it till 3 o'clock. I'm proud of myself, so some self discipline. That means I skipped the calories of the first meal when I was eating full English breakfast and all the cholesterol that came with it. I love me some bacon and eggs, but to skip that calories, that means I'm down to 2/3 of the calories. So I dropped a third of my calories, and then added the exercise, started to work out. That started to feed my muscles. That's right, baby. I wouldn't talk me. And what else? What else? The water. The drinking the water has been hugely helpful. Being very hydrated, keeping a big ass water bottle with me at all times. Fucking talk about it, be about it. I'm drinking some now. Not only is it the best cure for cotton mouth, but it also it's great for your skin. It's great for taking shits. But I got dehydrated, constipated in jail. Hurt so bad. I couldn't drink the water out of the fucking same place where the toilet was. I didn't trust it. It was fucking me all up, and it tightened my whole stomach up, and I was in pain. That shit happened. Tried stool softeners, tried milk and magnesia, all sorts of shit just to get my stomach to actually take a shit. Proper digestion is so important, and you get that from the fibers in the vegetables. Had me a celery dill, which I don't like celery or dill, but it was on the mashed potatoes with the fish on top of the world yesterday, on top of Berlin. The whole thing was spinning. So it literally rotated the horizon around me. I was just like, whoa, that's a motherfucking trip. It takes a half hour for the whole thing to go around. Cool. For one whole trip. And you're up there for, I think, an hour and a half, 2 hours. You're allowed to go to the observation deck. I got plenty of photos. Ended up hearing some Finnish, which my brain could hear. I was like, whoa, that's weird. Being around all my Finnish friends, and here's some guys from Tikkarila, where I just left. This the one city in Finland. Fucking small world. Really small world. But that's what it is sometimes, right? In our lives, we have to realize what makes us work. I was talking about yesterday, just how do you get yourself to stand up and go and not be parked and sparked. But after getting high, how do you get off the couch and get away from your standard protocol? Most standard protocol in our brains will call for the same stimulus. It'll fire in the same range of our brains to say, that makes me feel okay. Similar to something like a morning coffee or a morning joint or morning cigarette. There's a way where you go back to equalizing your brain, what kind of chemicals you're going to add. We were talking about sex earlier. That's another thing. There's another addiction there. There's some people that can't sleep alone at night, so they just sleep with anyone or sleep. Don't have a place to sleep, so they sleep over. I heard one dude get on Tinder and sweet talk the fuck out of these girls just so he had a place to shower and sleep in LA. Like, the fuck? That happens too. People are out here trying to connect. I've developed an app, a dating app for people to connect. Still working on the name. Haven't marketed it. Looked at a couple domain names, and like out of 10, all of them were taken. Um, Artemis, what the fuck? I gotta get the balls, dude. I gotta get my balls. I gotta fucking get my balls in my hand. I got my towel. I'm eyeballing it, side eyeing it. You know what I'm saying? Like a towel. I got the fucking. What else do I need? You know, they give me a robe, maybe some shorts. You know, maybe some sauna gear. Yeah, I need to pack the sauna bag. Grab the water, grab the shoes, the flip flops. You know what I mean? And my South Korean specials, and go in there. Yeah, I think I wear shorts too because it's beautiful today. And short shorts. I'm a shirt, shorts, sandals, sunglasses kind of guy. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but that's me. Anyway, um, get comfortable. Like I'm going to go to the gym. I actually need to do that. I need to bring that too because I am going to the gym. Apparently, there's a gym there too. So I haven't got to hit the gym in a minute. So I don't want it to be a whole week. So that's craving too. So my muscles will get nice and tight, and I'll get to go to the sauna right after and sweat out the fat, and then maybe fuck. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys believe in and legal prostitution, and the facts that these places like sophisticated places like Germany still have it, but Vegas we have it on the outskirts in Nye County and in Pahrump in that area with the chicken ranches, and then it's wide open and ridiculous in Thailand and Philippines and shit like that. I've heard in the Philippines. I haven't been, but I know for facts it is that way in Thailand. So paying for sex, not my deal. I've always been able to get laid. And now, since I made the rule, I'm just not trying to lay anyone, and I'm not trying to be a lonely bastard and trying to go home with just anyone. I'm trying to go home with the first pick and only the first pick, and not the second or third pick of the bar. And I don't like going to bars, so here's a place that I actually can go to. Restaurant. I love going to restaurants. I love eating good food. I want to, like, apparently there's a buffet and shit. So my first meal of the day will be after my workout at 3 p.m. naked in around other people eating naked and trying to be my blessed self and figure out a way to get laid and see some things, see people fucking, and see what kind of kinks and fetishes are out there here in Germany. I've heard things, and I'll report. Might make sure you watch tomorrow's show, or maybe later after I get out of the thing, all hyphy like I was at the full moon. Full report, you know, reporting for duty here. You know, it's like fucking this is something my friends wouldn't shut the fuck up about. They kept saying something about Kit Kat too. There was a place called Kit Kat or something. I don't fucking know, dude. Like, I haven't done it yet. That's why I don't know. So it's one of those things where I'm going to explore my sexuality. I'm going to explore my body. I'm going to push it to the limits. It requires the resistance for strength. My something about my body has always liked weights. I don't know how else to say that. It liked the exertion of it, not the feeling that you get in your muscles. That feels like fatigue or whatever, but just the fuck off me. I also really appreciate stretching. Huge part of my game. I need to do more of that. That should be the new addiction. I'm saying it now. I've been trying to do it before I step out of the house. I kind of feel like I chill to the last minute and then I gotta bounce. I do all the other good things and I don't give my own body singlehood. I'll have be on the YouTube all day, but the singlehood of stretching and being with my body and seeing, like I was just doing, like how my shoulder feels, you know. Need to inject some stem cells in here and in my knees. Keep these OG knees. They walk all over God's green earth. You can see it. I did 2 hours of it. So just walking and taking photos and looking at these amazing buildings that I haven't even gone in yet. So it's like, do I go to the museums? It's Tuesday, or do I go to Artemis? You know, I would rather go on a rainy day because it's kind of rainy. I don't know what's kind of like the clouds are blowing in. I don't want to blow a sunny day, that's for sure. So that's one of the things that's been really encouraging me, especially in the summer. It's something in Vegas where I see the sun and it's like I want to stay inside and turn on the air conditioning. Now I can't wait to run outside and fucking be a part of it and get that on my skin, and it just energizes me like a fucking cold-blooded lizard or something, you know. So the lizard is back. I feel stacked. I'm ready to fucking rumble. You know what I'm saying? So let me get in this game. Let me go stretch. Let me fuck the shower. I'm gonna go shower there. I'm gonna go get a king's robe and walk around and see naked people and make eye contact and make titty genitalia contact, because our brains all do that before we even know. We're like, whoop, 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 whoop. We're scanning. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a scanner. And just get it and just stare at people and talk to people and engage and just see what happens. You never know, bro. You never know. We'll see what happens, but I will report live as soon as I can. So make sure you watch the show. Make sure you live your life. Make sure you give me your opinions below. That's where the comment section's for. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe so you can get the next one. You know what I mean? And then what else we gonna do up in this bitch? Win, no matter what. So go win the day. Go win the day. Everybody always asking me, what are you gonna do today? Win, whatever that takes, to win the day. The last thing I want to do is say, oh, dude, I turned on my Netflix and just waited for my friend to get home from work, and then we just sat around, smoked some weed, and then I sat around some more, masturbated, fell asleep. I'm telling that story. Before I got off this phone, the one dude who keeps circulating around, he was like, I see a 6'2" fat guy in the Walmart line, scruffy beard, uh, hazel eyes. I don't remember how he said it. And he said, good, stay fat, more pussy for me, because this guy would slay it if he lost that weight. And that's what I keep kind of telling myself, is by losing that weight, I feel great. I'm getting a lot of compliments. The social media compliments feel good, but my body feels good. So it's like I had to say goodbye to the sugars and not add those extra carbohydrate blocks of sugar that we like to store. It's just the way our bodies work. If we don't give it to our bodies won't store it. A lot of us have storage units that we should probably empty. And that's what it felt like. It felt like 2 years of putting a storage unit and just paying into it. The little €3 last night for the Danishes, it just kind of taxes you, and you don't seem to mind because it's your addiction, right? You look at what you buy. Just look at what you buy. You will know yourself more than anyone else. You talk to yourself more than anybody else. This is a whole conversation of us talking to ourselves, like really talking to ourselves, so we can deny ourselves. This is why I'm an honest sinner. We can deny ourselves and live freely in cognitive dissonance. We could fucking and disappear into the lies that we want to believe, but we can also reappear into the truths that we want to believe too. We can prime our brains for cognitive dissonance. There's people that still smoke cigarettes and know that lung cancer exists. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where you know thyself is the only power and knowledge that you really need to gather in this world, to know thyself and know why you are doing the things that you're doing, and then to establish new things to do. Now you're having sex addiction. Now you're saying, okay, I want to switch my energies so I can get better results. And that's my morning motivation. You got anything out of this? Join Weed Club. Make sure you get to joinweedclub.com or at Join Weed Club on Instagram. Right there. Join Weed Club on Instagram. This is a place for people to smoke and source safely. So someone like me in Berlin wouldn't have to go up to some white Polish kid or get approached by him while he was already smoking a joint and smoked me out. And the weed was pretty decent. I just smoked it, so I'm fucking lit. That hash helped too. So things are going good. No doubt about it. All good in the hood. I'm going to go get into it. I want you to do the same. So peace and love. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink water. Don't forget to get the sunshine on your eyes and on your skin, and go live a blessed life. Peace. I'll see you on the other side. And Chigathon. That means goodbye, but not forever in Finnish. And I miss my Finland people. They said I was Finnish people. He's like, hey man, you're Finnish people. Fuck that, bro. You're coming back. And I was like, yeah, dude, that does me well. It was also nice to hear when we got the last night. I'll just tell this quick story too. Aladdin the man, the myth, the legend, makes the best fucking kebabs. He's like, I've been doing this for 20 years, you know, like started sharpening the knives. And I was like, yo, let me get that crispy meat. And I didn't know how to say crispy. And it's like Kutenspeak or something in German. And I had to look it up on my Google Translate. This guy goes, hey, I can translate for you. And he was a horrible translator, but he was a funny guy. Anyway, he engaged and he said, please sit. You're a very interesting man. I am in the middle of, here comes some dude from Colombia. He was from, what did he say? He was from in Colombia. Taos? I don't know. Anyway, I couldn't remember. Anyway, but home dude comes up and he's like, this is Berlin. It's like, look at it. There's Turkey, America, and Colombia. And I was just like laughing my ass off. The best fucking kebab I've like ever had, by the way. Doner kebabs, German doner kebab. This dude comes all the way from Iraq war, starts showing me fucking 17,000 photos of just military and have 50 kilograms of fucking gear and these big ass fucking machine guns. He said we had all of it. They're in the, he's that guy that was in the little in a dugout with a beard and a fucking what's the thing called RPG no rocket propelled grenade launchers, the long little fucking the stingers. I'm like, is this real right now? Like, this dude won't shut up. Apparently he tells everybody that. I told my buddy I was there and he's like, is he still talking about the war? And I'm like, yeah, he showed me 17,000 photos. um but he was talking to the other homeboy in Turkish and then just kept talking in Turkish and he stopped translating and he couldn't keep up with the words, but he was just going on and on about something. Well, I started smashing this fucking bomb ass kebab and some dude comes up from Colombia and some other dudes come up and it was just a really cool experience to be on the streets. And I'm glad I got my shoes back on. I wanted to kind of fall asleep and get some more sleep. And I was like, you know what? Beat the sleep. If I can beat myself 3 times a day, hear me out now. Hear me out. Not beat myself, but I got to beat the old me out of me, right? Not beat it, but like I gotta beat the laziness. Okay, so if there's that feeling on the couch about 11 o'clock at night, and I was just like, dude, you only been in Berlin once, bro. If anything else, you're gonna smoke a joint. Why not stop doing it here? Grab all the equipment needed so you can roll a joint. Just bring it with you. And then you need your weed club card, you need some weed, and you need some papers. Bam. And I went down there and I rolled the joint right outside of the bar and kind of interacted with people. It started to prime me, and then I got hungry, probably munchies, but I was starting to get hungry anyway. And I was like, oh yeah, I was supposed to go to that spot, that Aladdin spot. The other place's meat was whack, dude. I just didn't like their meat. Went over there, and dude's just super hyper active. And he grabs my hand, and I don't know if you guys ever felt someone that has, I don't, we call it monkey strength in wrestling, like a gorilla grip. And he was just flexed. I'm just like, Jesus, you're a small man. He's like, yes, my father was also stocky. It's not all about size, you know, going on and on with his broken English and war stories. And it was just like fucking crazy. But yeah, I just sat there and I just started saying more yes, you know, hey, you want to meet up? Yes. My friends after, now then I got tired and full, and then I grabbed my sugar and I ran home. But decided to do my drugs, my sugar by myself. I decided to. Now people are think it's coke that I'm inferring. I'm talking about if sugar was cocaine, you'd understand it's the same receptor in the brain. And grab my sugar, my precious. But no, I only had one. But it was a splurge. But little shits like that where my friends were like, "Yo, we're having a beer," and I was just like, "I don't want to go for beers. I don't want to be around them when they're on beer." You know, we were supposed to hang out. He fucking bounced anyway. I see him walking down the street, and then we finally see each other. It's like, I gotta go handle something. Are we having dinner together like we talked about? Guess not. Whatever, dude. I gotta make it on my own. But making it on my own is the guy that has to get off this couch, beat that laziness, and get out there so I could get that experience and be able to tell you this story right now. So anybody could have ordered a kebab. Anybody could Uber Eats. Anybody could fucking just sit there. But if you fucking maybe just, I don't know, go get tacos at the spot, eat at the bar if you have to, if you have to be at a bar. But how about eat out the patio? I love patios. Everybody loves terraces. They call them terraces in Finland. There's terraces everywhere, bro. And there's no Artemises everywhere. So that's why I'm going to do that today. And yeah, I got a little more darker, cloudy rain. It's been doing just spritz. Spritz is a German word. We figured that out. The spritza. But in between is this really beautiful Bavarian sky. So baby blue and sunshine is shining out right now. So I want you to go shine some light in your life. Thank you for sharing your time with mine. Get something out of this, please. Get something out of this. Do something for yourself. This is really a thing, dude. Like, switch one addiction, just switch it once, and it'll get you to trigger a lot more. I promise you that. So be the best human you can be. I'll see you on the other side. Chigata.